Under Gray Man Close, 3 months. And targeted by family only goes back to October 11th when this account was started in July. The other account was started back in March, January, February or March. February. And all the videos from the other account are gone. And all these basically were daily logs of just me keeping track of things that were going on. Wasn't ever concerned with views, anything. It was just about date and time stamps. So, even my bag of paperwork seems like it's gotten smaller again. Now, it's kind of messed up because at first I heard of gang stalking when I was flipping through YouTube stations. I never thought I'd end up being one of those people. Harassed, stalked, people in my space violating my rights, making my PTSD and anxiety skyrocket. Getting hit with microwave, DEWs, or pulse type weaponry. They say that kind of stuff can give you heart palpitations, stop your heart, give you a heart attack, things of that nature. I've been to the hospital via the ambulance because I thought I was having a heart attack. And they tried to tell me it was my anxiety. I'm on anxiety medicine. I told them that. So there's no way it was anxiety. My arm was going numb. So they say the first signs of a heart attack is your arm going numb. My arm was going numb. My left arm. I've had people lurking in the bushes over there at that far light where you see the cars going by. Now, what kind of is disheartening is we're at Christmas. My youngest is going to be 8 in May. She was 17 months when her mother passed away of heart failure. Her heart stopped in the middle of the night. Well, I keep getting hit with the microwave or pulse weaponry that hurts the heart. Multiple occasions I've gotten hit. So, if a DEW will cause a wildfire in California, The mornings that I woke up, if that's what hit me in the back, then I should have marks on my back, on the spine, the bone. If it's like microwave or something, there should be scar tissue on the inside. So I went from believing that, my wife's heart just gave out in the middle of the night to being gang stalked, not realizing it, and maybe the weaponry took her heart took a beating from the weaponry, and it just couldn't take it and stopped. For which would be murder and attempted murder on me. Since I've had to deal with it, I don't know, 10, 20, I don't know, I've been hit over 20 times since this summer. So it leads me to believe that there are some very truly wicked people out there. And I started reading the Bible and going to church, and it says you got to do a lot of things to get into heaven. Well, the people that are part of this program, they're not getting in. There's no way. I just don't see it happening. Especially if it was foul play instead of natural cause or something. No. I mean, if they can make my heart hurt, then I'm sure they can stop one as well. Now, I've been dealing with it because I've sobered completely up. I don't smoke cannabis cigarettes. Well, I haven't drank in years, but I haven't done those two in a good minute. And once you stop, you start to notice things around you. The cobwebs are cleared out, your brain starts to work again. I'm tired of the feeling of narcolepsy, and I mean, right now my intellectual my YouTube videos are missing that shouldn't be. They were just there 2-3 weeks ago when I checked them. I've seen videos last on YouTube for over 5 years, but all of a sudden mine are disappearing. It doesn't make sense, and they're both disappearing back to the same month. How's that? That's because someone's hacked into my cell phone, my tablet, and or has it mirrored and watches and sees what I see. Either way, they've erased many, many, many hours of video. And now that I just noticed all that video is gone, I am very upset. Very upset. No one had the right to erase videos that I did over the summer, July, August. No one had the right to take those videos down. They weren't anyone else's but mine. I shot them. I was outside when I shot them. Talking about using a camera. So I shot those videos outside using my camera or tablet and then posted them. And then somebody went behind me and erased them. So, if I wasn't gang stalked and had privacy and wasn't mobbed and, harassed, stalked, I wouldn't be mentioning my wife. But when you think about the first day that I had a stroke and a stroke and a seizure was May 20th, 2012. She passed away on October 20th, 2012. 5 months exactly to the day. Is that even possible? I mean, seriously, is that even possible to do? Or do you need a helping hand in order for that to occur? I'm just curious, because to me it doesn't make sense. To my doctor it didn't make sense. And here we are at Christmas time. And after I started thinking about it, all I can think about is if somebody was that cruel and that heartless. Because I have 3 daughters, to take the mother away from my youngest, for which was 17 months at the time. I can only imagine what God's got to say. I've been going to church, praying, and everything since the summer. Been reading the Bible for over a year. But I didn't go into the church until the last 5-6 months. So, I know what the Bible says. I've been on my knees. I've repented, just like the Bible tells you to. I've done everything just like the Bible tells you to. Now, see, I have to forgive, but I don't have to forget. But if somebody used a device to stop her heart, they will stand before God at the least. And if you're going to fear anything ever at any point in time, standing before Him is when you should be fearing. I'm tired of being mobbed. I'm tired of being hit with whatever hits you with pinpoint accuracy and hurts real bad. I'm tired of that. Privacy. I'm tired of that. $14, $15 months of this. Yeah, I'm just finally getting to the point to where, I'm getting angry over it. But God will sort it out. Read the Bible. It tells you He's a vengeful God. So, yeah, I mean, I kind of feel sorry, but at the same time, I'm not. Because if someone took their mother away from them, and my partner, and everybody always says, oh, it'll be alright as time goes on. That's a bunch of BS that people say to try to make you feel better. That's BS. Well, the Bible says clean, holy. Well, I've taken strangers off the street and put them in motels. I've helped when I didn't have to. I've helped others when I didn't have to. Their works. Faith is me believing in Jesus. Yeah, I feel sorry. I do. I slept in a tent for over 2 months, praying, repenting. Finally, I decided to go to church after I had read one whole Bible, kept praying, kept repenting, went to confession, the whole nine. So I hope that these people understand that not only is it a crime within the state, but it's a crime within God's eyes. Start repenting. That's just so messed up. Well, God bless. Have a good night.